Dennis Weaver. Some of you may know me, but that's really not important. What is important is what I have to offer. Scientists are telling us in no uncertain terms that we've got to change the way that we relate to this earth, and if we don't, we're headed for environmental suicide. That's just a mathematical fact. We cannot take more from the earth than what the earth can give us. Now here's the good news, and we all want some good news. There is a product available today that can drastically reduce our air pollution, our water pollution, ensure better health for our kids, and at the same time significantly lower the amount of outrageous tax dollars that we are spending to clean up our environmental messes. It's a win-win-win-win product. Now, it's not as though it hasn't been tested. It's been tested thoroughly. It's been tested by independent labs, by Pemex in Mexico, by our own U.S. military.
21st, 1988 to August 19th, 1988, American President lines showed an overall smoke opacity reduction on diesel engines by 50.3% and on the generator sets by 51%. E.W. Saybolt and Company Incorporated ran tests for General Petroleum on D1280X in diesel fuel. The flash point was unchanged, with a cetane boost of 2, and was ashless upon ignition, metallic-free, and remained suspended in fuel.
I am really surprised that this additive has not been in the eyes of the public long before this, because we're not producing the pollutants that other vessels are polluting in the harbor.
Tests performed by CEE Labs on July 25, 1990, showed that D1280X improved the exhaust temperature, reducing it 46% to 195 degrees Fahrenheit. Cylinder head temperature went down 25% to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Smoke opacity was reduced 55%, and the engine recovery time was improved by 74%, or 1.58 seconds, compared to 6 seconds previously. Southwest Research Institute initiated a comprehensive national lubricity measurement study that, when using D1280X, the wear scar diameter decreased to less than 7 millimeters. On October 10, 1990, after 2 million miles of testing, Hudson General Aviation completely disassembled an engine for inspection. Remarkable lubricity was found. The injectors appeared to be brand new, which signified an excellent firing pattern, in addition to an unusual subnormal wear pattern in this engine. A test performed on a new 1991 3.8-liter Ford Thunderbird showed the following. Hydrocarbons emissions were reduced by 23%, nitrogen oxide was reduced by 96%, carbon dioxide was reduced by 7%, carbon monoxide had no change, and fuel economy improved by 7%. On March 31, 1991, the United States Environmental Protection Agency certified D1280X for use in all unleaded gasoline and diesel fuel. From June of 1988 to August of 1992, the City of Los Angeles Department of Airports conducted a 4-year clinical trial study on 30 shuttle buses. In the total sample of 30 buses, peak opacity was dropped from 27.1% to 6.6%, a 76% reduction. In the 11 heavy smokers, average peak opacity was reduced from 50% to 5.4%, an 89% reduction. From August 21st to November 30th, 1997, the Costa Rica Ministry of Public Transportation conducted a 3-month study on 19 city buses. Using D1280X, smoke opacity was reduced by 32% and fuel economy improved 9.42%. Over the last 14 years, test results such as these have proven time and time again that D1280X lowers toxic emissions and raises fuel economy. Test results by the U.S. military and Pemex have shown emission reductions of over 70% and mileage increases of over 35%.
Snap Idle Test just finished a study on 150 heavy-duty trucks that were brought into compliance with California emission standards by using a non-toxic fuel reformulator called OMSTAR 1280X. Actor and environmentalist Dennis Weaver lent his support to the product that some truckers are calling liquid gold.
Anyone who's ever driven behind an 18-wheeler knows firsthand about the harmful effects of pollution from diesel engines.
This is Otay Mesa, where more than 3,000 heavy-duty trucks cross the border every day. Many cannot pass state air quality standards. But what if you could bring them all into compliance with a product you could also drink?
There is a move tonight to dramatically cut the pollution from trucks that cross the border. The center devoted to helping truckers reduce emissions and avoid fines opened today near the Otay Mesa crossing. They showed off an additive that they put in diesel engines to cut pollution below the state requirements. Actor Dennis Weaver is supporting it, says the product's beneficial only if everyone knows about it.
Putting it into the marketplace and giving people an opportunity to be part of the solution rather than part of the problem.
The results are in after a 3-month emissions study in San Diego. The findings may help truck drivers avoid thousands of dollars in fines. The study focused on heavy-duty diesel trucks. It shows black smoke from the trucks can be reduced by 90%. That's far more than what the state requires.
We got on board. It was one of those products that the Institute says we must support this. We must come and make sure that it gets to the market.
Snap Idle tested the product on a fleet of trucks owned by XL Transportation. XL confirms the results.
With a 35% reduction that they've seen, that's $12,600 savings. Obviously, there's a cost of the D1280X, which is $2,281, for a total savings of the fleet of $10,300.